Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Matosinhos here in Portugal for the World Championships of GoalBall. We are in game 3 of day 7, and these games are really fast. It's really a pleasure to be bringing you the final group games. Well, today and tomorrow the final group games. Before we hit the quarters and semi-finals, and sitting next to me is the man himself, Fridge Freezer Combi, and Champions League coach, Mario. It's great to have you.
It's only great. It's every day a great honor to be with you and to be with Paul and Joa and the GoalBall legends, Erki or Florim. It's a really good competition for me. It's a really good, exciting for me. And thank you so much, all the guys from the company and for the invitations. And now we will see the first 3 of both teams.
Well, big game. Australia need to win it. And whether a win for USA on this court earlier on, it does make things slightly tougher for them because they're up against Israel, who are undefeated. They have been incredible, but looking at the Israel team, there is no Ben David in the starting lineup. Maybe that makes life a little bit easier for Australia today.
Easier, I don't know. Really not. The 6 girls from Australia I see in the tournament was really on a high level. Ben David, okay, on a high level. High
level.
High level. But Ben David needs the last games always a little break.
Yeah, rest is key in a 10-day competition. I mean, playing 10 days in a row is exhausting stuff with all the pressure that comes with it. As the Aussies very much united and together. They've got a young side with them this time. Legend Mika Horsberg is top scorer at so many events for Australia, now moving into that coaching role to bring the next generation of Aussie goalballers through. We have a... well, they were excellent in the first half yesterday. They held Japan until the second half, and then Japan really up... well, I didn't know if they upped their game, but Australia certainly fought so hard, and they were very pleased with that first half showing, with Jessica Clark starting again on the right wing, certainly being the strongest attacker for a lot of the games here. Where for Israel we have a start for Ruiz Elham Mohammed. So Rosa Martin starts in the center, and Nikita Grosser. So the same team as yesterday against Japan for Australia. For Israel, there is no Ben David. That is the big news. But they have quality all over the park. So let's see how they settle into this against this tough Aussie side. Mohammed is starting, as is Noah Malika, and in the middle center, I think Ronnie Ohanion will get us underway. Well, 40 seconds. Australia on the left of your screen, wearing the Aussie colours, the green on the shoulders and a little bit on the sides at the bottom of the jersey, but mostly the gold shirts with the black writing. And then on the right, Israel out today wearing all black, with just a little bit of a pattern around the number at chest height and a little bit of grey above that for them. 10 seconds left on the clock. Will Israel stay 6 wins or 100% record and gain their 6th win from 6 here? You have to say that they will be the favourites, or can Australia upset the apple cart here and maybe take another victory? Mario, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, and I'm happy to see on the right side the visual team starting with number 1, Mohammed. Mohammed is the girl, becomes the player of the match, was only 2 minutes on the field, but was important for the game.
See, well, we are underway. Grosser gets us from the left wing to the back corner, and there's Israeli number 2, Malka, the powerful start. And I'm thinking that Australia will be wanting to be just as stubborn as they were in the first half yesterday against Japan in Hall 1 as they are here now. That's the right side, just the wrong side of the post, with number 1 getting first touch, Mohammed. Mohammed go to the line first, goal. Wow, Mario!
Yeah. Really? That's what I said before the game started. Mohammed with a throw, straight the line, really good goal. Not only Ben David with goals in the team from Australia, 6 girls were on a high level, I'm sure.
Yeah, but that was a fast ball from the left wing, just straight down the line, and difficult for Jessica Clark, especially that early in the game with a throw that fast and that accurate, difficult to pick out. Well, Grosser picks the ball back, and now Australia have got to try and find a reply, and Grosser goes straight for the gap, and just sitting in is Malika again. Good start for Malika defensively. Going to charge at it again towards the high ball line, through the gap, almost through the gap, but not through the gap because Grosser is there. What a game, Mario.
Yeah, what a game, and you see the flow, the running from number 2 from Melka. Really good running, and her body language says, I want a goal, and straight the throw in the gap. But also the defense from Australia, really, really good.
Yeah, well, can everybody just be quiet? And we're all good to get underway. Oh, to the gap this time. Oh, what a start for Israel. Mohammed went to the corner. Now it's the same throw, but to the gap.
Really good. You learn GoalBall more and more. I think you're not a good assistant coach. You're a good.
I am your assistant coach for Hansa.
Yeah,
I will watch video all day.
All day.
GoalBall, GoalBall, GoalBall every day.
Yeah.
Oh, a spinning ball to the gap this time. It was a good throw, but Grosser just pinches in off the post and gets behind it. Good throw from Grosser, but I just feel like Israel have looking like the real deal at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's a difficult situation for Australia team. This team must win, but it's Israel, and Israel now 2 and Australia 0.
Yeah, well, they struggled to get the power. Oh, it's another one.
Next goal.
Wow.
Next goal for
Mohammed. A hat-trick within 2 minutes, 10 seconds. And I'm going to say, Lihi Ben David, who?
Yeah. You see it to the second throw, I think. You see the self-throw, also the third goal. Three throws identical, but in the goal from Australia, in the positions of the goal, all the goals are the position. Really good from Mohammed.
Ruzin Elham Mohammed. And maybe sometimes can be overshadowed by Lihi Ben David, because Ben David is scoring goals left, right, centre, gap. You name it, she's done it. But this one is all about Ruzin Elham Mohammed at the moment. From the left side, Grosser looks for the gap, but Ohanyon is comfortable in that centre position. And oh, it could be another one here. It's ball's bouncing, and all 3. Well done, Australia. And Grosser did incredibly well. She didn't defend the ball, but she got back from the left-hand post. Yeah. Gap is the target. Right-sided work again. It's going to be Noah Malika from the right side. Brilliant from the feet of the number 7, Raisa Martin, who's been impressive through the centre. And back to the back corner. Malka is there again. Australia can't find a way past in the first 3 minutes or so.
Oh, Mohammed with the next throw, and now the throw from the near side to the far side. to the left post from Australia. And number 2, Grosser with the next throw against Israel.
Yeah, well, she went to the post, she went to the gap, then she went to the cross court. And she's really mixing up her throws.
Yeah,
Variation from
the mix is a
Mohammed.
tactic, a really good tactic. The other team cannot so often change the tactic in the defense. It's really good for Mohammed.
Bit more of a bouncer from the inside. Chases on for the centre, Martin, to get it back, and just enjoying watching the depth of this Israeli team. Gab, no, Martin gets across nicely. Martin's been moved to the left and now to the right-hand side, so the centre's getting a little bit busier here. And from the right corner, going for the left post, but missing by a metre or so, is Clark on the right wing. Clark stays strong once more.
Yeah, in this moment, Mohammed with a bouncer. Yeah, I think also Martin on the center position from Australia makes a great job.
Yeah, always through the competition, I think.
The goals must be a little bit far from Martin, to the left side, to the right side, and the mix is the the key of success, I think.
You feel that Israel are in control here, but once again, Australia is showing signs of improving all the time. From the left side, Grosser bouncing. That's going to be fine for Israeli number 5, Olhanyon, to... oh, it's a cross-court ball that's looking for the corner, and Clark is there. No problem so far. Cross-court ball from Australia. It's backwards and forwards, and both teams looking on the diagonals at the moment, but a little bit of life left in this one for sure. Oh, that could be very good, and it has gone in.
Really good. From the middle, number 1, Mohammed, with the throw, and I say, please not in the middle, but Mohammed says, or what did he say? I make the goal in the middle.
Absolutely, just bouncing and going off the hip of the centre before going over the top of Martin. It's a bit unlucky, but also very good variation of the throws from Mohammed. And Malka goes for the gap this time, and Martin does a good job because Martin previously got the bouncer, then she has to get the skidder to the right side, so the variation of the plays as the crowd asked to be silent once more. Left side.
Mohammed
is another one, maybe. 4 goals already, that's to the corner, but it is just to the side of the goal post this time. And still busy, very busy in here.
Yeah, really.
Lots of people watching. Brazil are here, Japan are here, and some of the crowd are coming in. Good touch. Malka. Throw to the line. Martin picks it up. Going to look for the bottom hand, right-hand corner of the Israeli goal, but again, lots of noise in here at the moment.
Yeah, really. Ooh.
From
the next good throw, other throw, a flat throw from Mohammed in the grab, but the next good save from Martin.
Yeah. They can't find a breakthrough yet. To the corner. You're laughing, Mario.
Yeah,
you're laughing
also,
over there.
Mohammed have every throw other idea.
Yes, absolutely. Just changing everything every time.
Yeah, really.
Bouncing, fast balls, long balls.
Yes, and the position.
Not long balls, but
no long balls.
Not long balls.
And the position in the goal from Australia, she makes every throw
now she changes again.
other throw.
She overlaps right-hand side of centre, goes for a straight ball, and it makes it very difficult for the centre especially, doesn't it?
Yeah, really.
The centre has to really pay attention and really have to work hard. Great touch again. Number 1 from the left-hand side, left wing. Mohammed has already scored 4, could have been 5. Or off the right winger, Clark, into the back of Martin. Martin gets it in, sends it to the left-hand side. Quite a lot going on here for every team as Malika picks it up from the right side. Mohammed is not throwing that one. She's throwing almost every single other one. Long periods of time. They get it straight back through that same avenue, trying to beat them for speed, but there is no victory at the moment for Australia. They're finding it very difficult to get past Israel. Game 3 of this day. Going for some sort of slower paced ball. Timeout from the Aussies. And better from Australia.
Yeah. A really good start from Israel with the 3 goals from Mohammed, and then it's the defense from Australia better and better, but the offense it's not so easy to become to find the goal from the Israel. Very good in defense, and another thing is immer. Everything dangerous with throws from Mohammed.
The voice of Mario Turloff, head coach of RBC Hansa. From the feet in the middle, gonna go. You want to stay from just the left of centre. Oh, the gap is open.
Really good.
And the timeout was actually a good thing for Israel.
An important moment, I think. It was a timeout for Australia, and come extraction for number 2 for Grosser from Australian team, and really bravely hard work from Grosser. But the answer from Mohammed was, no, you don't break me. I'm big. I make this goal. Really good.
Absolutely. I mean, she's also gone to the near post. She's gone here. Then she goes to the gap. She makes the Australian defense really spread out, and then the gap is open with the straight ball.
Really good.
Every day is a school day.
Also, you look to the GoalBall was better and better.
Yeah, for sure. The centre picks it up. Good game so far for the Israeli centre. That's Ohanyon. Oh, going back to gap. Raisa Martin just has to make a dive to the right-hand side, and the ball is out of play. It'll be picked up on the right side here by Grosser this time. So there's been a swap on the wings for Clark.
Oh, the reaction of the Australian team is to change the positions from Clark and Grosser. Now Clark on the left side and on the right side Grosser. And substitution. Ah!
Uh-oh. Australia are saying, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Mohammed comes off, and then they go, oh, it's Ben David coming on.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Luxury.
Yeah. I hope Mohammed come back. Makes a really good game in the first half for the 9 minutes.
Yeah,
and congratulations for this all 5 goals. I mean from Mohammed.
Yeah, excellent performance. As Malika fires one away, as Ben David is now on the left wing as Australia look to attack, and that one's a bit of orientation, I think, just lost from.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the first throw from Lee Ben David.
Okay. Do you think this is a goal?
I think so.
First throw.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben David. Or bouncer. Probably won't be a goal. Almost. It was difficult to.
Was not
for
her best bouncer. Well, good bouncer, but not her best bouncer.
Oh, and she's been beaten to the line. Wow. Well done, Nikita Groser. You've just got the best of the best player of the, or the better of the best player of the competition so far. Ben David, not used to coming into games, used to starting. Ben David now bouncing and turning it away. There's looks for the gap, and the gap was closed by both the centre and the right winger. It's Groser again on the right wing, and that one's out of place. She's going for exactly the same corner, Nikita Groser. She just doesn't miss by much.
Ben David with a with a head to the bank, and I think she said, "Sorry, coach, it was shit."
Mario Turloff telling us as it is. The real story.
But now come Ben David.
More bouncing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good bouncer. It's a fast bouncer. But Groser is doing well, just pinching. The thing is now, is I think that Ben David goes for the corner.
Yeah.
Three to the gap in a row. Now I think the corner is coming. And you can see that starting very much inside is Nikita Groser. And she's expecting the line, but it is the gap ball. Oh, wow.
And the next long ball from Ben David. This is the chance to Australia coming back.
We did not expect this, did we?
Yeah.
Slight surprise. Right side. Oh, Ben David's been beaten. Groser gets a second for Australia. Ben David goes to the left. Groser goes to her right.
I think many people in the venue mean now it's Ben David on the field. Now goes up for Israel, but not Australia coming back.
Yeah. Genau. And very good from Nikita Groser especially. 2 goals from her, and some very, very good saves as well, Mario.
And the next long ball from Ben David. The next long ball. What's the matter?
Well, it's interesting to see Ben David come off the bench as a substitution and not quite have a rhythm.
Yeah.
Well, again, Groser from the right, Ben David in the middle, and this time same ball from Groser, and Ben David is patient, and she's much more patient than the first penalty.
Yeah, really.
Doesn't commit. Might be a timeout here from Israel.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Timeout Israel, yes.
Israel. Wow. Interesting game. Because
Really interesting.
Israel looked like they could be a 10-0 shot, but Australia are fighting back.
Yeah. Do you remember the last games from USA? The USA coach have no substitution, have girls playing, and also I think #1 from Israel Mohammed makes a really good game with the Warriors throws, with the throws from the other position, in the other position, a flat throw, a bounce, makes it really good. And everybody in the venue now come Ben David, and yeah, look, Australia is back.
And maybe, I don't know, but you have to feel that Israel have this under control. But
yeah, really.
At the same time, they may not quite be fully focused at this moment. Mohammed was sensational, and she took her chance to play a lot of offense today, where Ben David is usually the one playing a lot of offense. Now she's having to find some rhythm. There's a deflection. They're really doing a good job of stopping the onslaught from Ben David. And there's Clark on the left side. She feet and block out. So left side is picked up by Ben David again. Ben David throwing every single ball at the moment, from the left side, from the right side, from the center, bouncing a lot, turning a lot, and Rosa Martin is there.
It's there. That's right. It's also a good situation for the coach from Israel. Good experience in the group. He loved it more in the group as in the final round.
Absolutely. From the long cross-court angle. That was Malika, who ran from the left side back to the right side. Chance for Australia, but Oranjon is there again, gives it straight to Ben David and says, well, you score. And, oh, Ben David's gone to the floor there.
Yeah, really.
This is very interesting for Israel.
Really?
Because some of it will be about confidence of Ben David.
And look, and look. Straight the line in the corner from Ben David.
Well, you have to say that maybe Ben David's confidence isn't quite where it was.
It's an interesting situation, but not the best situation
Yeah.
for.
Okay.
And now say Ben David, I'm back.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Ben David is back with a fast one to the line. That's her first goal.
I think that's what the Israel team needed. This is what Ben David needed. I am back. He makes too much risk with the throws, with the bouncer. 2 long balls, you know, and also two goals in the corner from Ben David. But with this throw, Ben David is back.
From the right side, Ben David is back. Mario, you're right. It's still raining outside. Can't believe how much it rains in Portugal.
Look to Ben David.
From the right side, Ben David is ready.
Is ready to save the ball in the corner.
Grosser just misses the corner. It's going to be Ben David who picks the ball up again. 3-point game. 17 seconds on the clock. Oh, Ben David, 2 from 2. Lovely. And now she's going to the line.
Yeah, really.
Well, 4 points, the difference. Australia felt themselves get back to 2 goals and thought they had half a chance. Then Ben David says, okay, I'm going to start scoring goals now. Malka, inside right, spinner. But to, no, there is half time. Mario.
Yeah. Now we have the half time and interesting situation. 1 penalty from Australia and 2 balls in the left corner from Israel. Brings Australia back. But in this situation, says Ben David, I am also back, and makes it good.
She was also back, and that was a good thing. That showed that even maybe the best in the world's confidence could be a little bit damaged at times in that first half. But with 2:20 left at half-time, Israel have a clear lead, but it's Australia just seem to be getting better and better throughout this competition, defensively especially. It's interesting, and I can't wait to see what happens in the second half of this game. Remember, Australia need to win it. It's not looking likely to have a chance of going through, as the pool stages finish tomorrow. The quarterfinals take place with the semis the next day, and the final day, the medal rounds, are on Friday. You do not want to go anywhere, because we have all this coming from both halls, and honestly, it's an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, see the situation with Sefta Altunuluk and from the Turkish team against Canada. Everybody says Turkey will win against Canada, but Canada start the game with 3-0, and Turkey come back, and the stand was 3-4 for Turkey, and everybody says Turkey will win, but no, Canada
5 from 5.
Yeah, really. Especially Amy Burke in this time. And here, in the side from Australia, it's very important, the defense from the center, from Martin. And you see, also Israel can make mistakes.
Yeah, certainly pressure's a funny thing, isn't it? There's certainly a little bit of pressure. Oh, dummy to get us underway from 3. We're not even started. Maybe that's just a little bit of a warm-up because actually Ben David is now on the right side. It means on the left side we are treated to having Hamrani. And in the center we have... just need to confirm very quickly. I think it is still Ohanyon in the center, number 5. And for Australia, same team. Grosser, Martin, Clark. Let's go. 3-7. Left-hand side of your screen, Australia green and gold. Right side, start with a penalty. Mario, you're going to tell us what that was for. That's a goal, it's a great start.
Yeah.
And, Mario.
I don't know why, but I think it can only a delay of game penalty. And is what it is, and for the people at home and for us as a speaker, as the commentators, it's a more exciting game. It's really good.
That's great. Ben David fires to the line, cross court. Oh, good tip around the post. We like that. We have a beautiful game on our hands here, with Australia really fighting hard to stop Israel. Impressive performance from Australia, and I think that this will be a huge step in the right direction, no matter what the result is, because Israel have looked unflappable throughout this competition, and right now they've had them on the ropes. They've defended really well. It's a great bit of defense from Clark on the left wing, just getting across to the center, and very, very good.
Yeah, Ben David now from the right side.
Oh, Ben David sneaks one into the bottom right-hand corner of Australia's goal, just from the inside of the court.
Number 3.
Oh, it was number 3. It wasn't Ben David. They've swapped wings, haven't they?
Ben David now on the right side.
It was Hamrani.
Hamrani, congratulations.
Congratulations to you. 4-point game again now. 11:03 left on the clock. And another game coming up straight after this one.
I think a good option. Hamrani from the left side makes a really good game and makes the first throw, and from the right side, Ben David. And next time out on the side from Israel, and yeah, I see. The most instructions to Ben David in the timeout, and I think a really good decision with Hamrani now on the left side.
Okay, 8-4, and Hamrani gets the ball again. Ben David can have a little bit of a breather. She's had to throw a lot of balls so far. And from the left side, Hamrani is going to chase through, go for the bottom corner, and Clark is there because Clark and Nikita Grosser have swapped rings as well, but we're going to be running out of time. It's a little bit tight, and Grosser knows that, and because of that, the throw was a little bit wide of the mark.
Yeah.
Right wing. Oh, it's a big throw. Big throw. Ben David has just absolutely fired one into the bottom left-hand side of the goal here from Australia. My word, Mario, that was a powerful one.
Really. This is for Ben David, we know. And I think, I say it again, better opinion with Ben David on the right side and Hamrani now on the left side.
You think that is better?
Yeah. I think number one, Mohammed have also came also back.
Yep. From Ben David again on the corner, and that one that's hit the back wall with some thud, and the back wall is about, I don't know, 20 meters away from.
Really good running from Ben David with his ball, and exactly the ball before the high ball. Really good.
Hamrani gets across and guards the cross-court ball from the far side. It's going to be from an inside position now. She's going to actually cross over onto the right side and then look to spin one through the gap of the left of centre, but the legs of the Australian centre fine. And Clark down from the right side, bouncing away. Back with a vengeance. But Clark stays strong on this right wing as Grosser goes back to that starting position of the left wing, but running out of time again, Australia. They have to get rid of the ball, and Israel up 9-4. We still have 9:32 left on the clock at the moment. Right side up. Chance to charge down. Oh, and it's a bit of a broken angle. Change as Clark comes off and Amelia Hart comes in.
Yeah, Hart new in the field, and I think a good experience with the 6 goals from Israel for the coach. For the final, for the semi-final, I'm sure Israel is goes on. It's a good opinion with Ben David on the right side and Mohammed on the left side. But now straight the line. Number 2, Grosser, the self-goal in the corner.
Grosser's made a great play, isn't she? Straight down the line. And Hamrani has been beaten. 4-goal game at 9-5. 9:16 on the clock, and there is a change of centre at the moment. There's a change of wings as well as Ben David goes to left wing to throw. Ohanion leaves the field of play and is replaced by Malko, who played in the first half.
Yeah. But Malka plays in the first half on the right side. And yeah, now also. And Hamrani goes to the center position.
Yep. Hamrani sits in the center, Ben David left wing, Malka on the right. And it's a bit of a slower throw. Malka tries to spin one through the gap, and it's Bryce Martin who has to keep shifting to the left side. And Grosser from the inside this time tries to get one past the new centre of Hamrani, but Hamrani's leg side strong enough. And Ben David from the inside right. Oh, that's an unbelievable save. Risa Martin has just managed to stop a very, very aggressive throw from Ben David.
Yeah,
luckily
really
backed
good.
up from Grosser. And Israel, Australia fighting here, and Australia have got to be over the moon with the way that they've battled against an undefeated team of this competition.
Yeah, I found the throws from Ben David from the far side to the near side often difficult for the defense from Australia. And now a throw straight to line from the near side to the near side from Ben David. And
wow.
Timeout for the equipment check.
Mario.
Yeah.
Australia have played very well.
Yeah, really. do you remember the beginning of a game with 3 goals from Israel? Was really good, and then come a little break, and the next goal from Mohammed comes a little bit später. Needs a little bit time. And the next break was the substitution.
Good block with the legs. Malka just goes for that post again. You just feel that they're trying to get the left winger towards the post to open up the gap to the left of Martin. But let's see what Malka does now as Ben David gets her way over to the right-hand side very quickly. She wants to attack this one, and she attacks it very quickly. But again, Amelia Hart has come on and done a fine job defensively throughout this game, and she's going to attack from the left side, and she's going to go diagonally. She's going to try and test Ben David, who's back in her home position here, and she picks it up from that wider left area now, and she's just dropped the ball, but she has to find it quickly, and then she just throws it straight out, and it's another uncharacteristic moment from Ben David. .7:26 on the clock. Australia doing themselves very proud here. Block out.
Block out from a center position on the side from Ben David. The ball goes in, makes the throw, and gives to Malka.
Oh,
really
brilliant.
Good.
There's one back from Malka.
Really good from Malka.
Straight down the line, Mario.
Yeah, and you see the reaction from Hart into the grab, but also the ball goes next to the post in the goal.
Well, they're looking for the gap now, Australia, but to no avail. Malka again. Now she does go for the gap, but the centre's pushed across.
Really.
So no luck in the Schmider.
Yeah, I think she makes 3 or 4 throws in the gap, and then comes the next ball in the corner, straight for line.
I mean, when Ben David lets go, it's pretty ferocious, isn't it? Raisa Martin can't beat Hamrani, the centre. Malka comes flying forward, but Martin is there just to get across, and the ball's passed straight back to the left-hand side, Mario. And from the left-hand side, there's a bouncing ball, and it's a slow one, but Israel are fine with that. Amelia Hart.
Also this throw in the middle. Next throw in the grab. I'm sure the next throw from Clark.
Timeout for the Aussies.
From Malka. The next throw from Malka goes straight for line in the corner, I'm sure. Yeah, timeout. You say Australia makes a good game. That is the thing. Also say the coach to the team: girls, keep calm. We make a good game. We must a little bit decision in the offense, and also can Israel every time makes a mistake with a high ball or long ball, and that's the situation. We makes our goals, and we will see. But most important is the defense.
Yeah, Australia defended really well, and offensively they've caused more problems for Israel than they caused for Japan yesterday. So that's another big plus. Sitting in from that sideline, just getting into the gap, is Grosser. She then tries to spin one up, and the centre gets across. Malka goes to the bottom corner, and Grosser's very involved in the game at the moment, and she's doing a great job. Could be a player of the match.
Really.
Nikita Grosser. What do you think, Mario?
Yeah, really, but...
Oh. Oh my word, what a save! Martin gets across to a bullet from Ben David, and it's over. It's the feet over the top.
Yeah, that was the save of a match.
Save of the match.
Really.
Aye.
And Martin is the save of a match, but I remember the start of a match, of a game, and the start and really important was Mohammed in this time.
Bouncing ball. Great Britain, Japan up next, which will be a very entertaining game. From the right side, charging, Malka. Looking for the bottom corner, but she's going to miss by a distance.
This will throw straight the line, but a little bit out. 5 minutes to go.
Well, Israel making a sub as a good save from the centre.
And the next surprise, Lilith and David from the field, and number 1 come back. Mohammed, you know, Martin can be the player of the match, or Mohammed, and Mohammed knows that and give everything to to win the honor.
She knows you're watching.
Watching every time on the bench. Right.
And the ball is straight away with
good throw.
The number 1, Mohammed. It's a good throw, but Grosser is there again. Mohammed's going to probably throw this one straight back. She's going to just cross over to the right side and go just right middle. We saw this one previously, and she goes for the gap.
Really good
back
throw.
Across the body. Really good throw, but excellent work from Martin as well. He then tries to almost get one through. Block out from Israel's a little bit slower. It's a little bit more of a tentative play from Mohammed. And Malka now going to go from the right side. It's passed up the goal line. Very interesting that last time Israel with Mohammed went right to left, and then Malka went straight to the line.
Yeah.
Very good variation, and it shows that Australia are playing good defense here.
Very good look for GoalBall from Louis.
Do you have a player of the match yet,
Yeah.
Mario? Who is your player of the match so far?
Mohammed. I'm sure she makes 2 goals in this game before the end.
Yeah,
and when is player of the match? Other things, Australia come back. Then is Martin for me.
For me also.
Yes.
Martin defensively has been very, very good. I mean, Israel are one of the most powerful teams in the competition.
Yeah. Also Malka now with a good game, with an interesting game and intelligent. 3-4 throws in the gap or to the middle, and then comes the throw to the straight of the line, and she makes it really good. I think the next throw to the gap.
Middle was good. Right side of the wing. Centres all over it. 3:44, 10:5, and Mohammed is coming back on and having to find her range a little bit as well, as that one's wrong side of that right-hand post. And Mario, the next game, Great Britain and Japan.
Oh, good.
Be a very good game, I think.
I work again? No.
Let me check.
No.
Well, on this court, I think...
was a really good game.
Well, this is game 4. Game 3, sorry, game 4.
Yeah.
Me and Erki on this court.
Really
Florin
good commentator.
and Mauro.
With Ergi was really good. Yeah. You know Hagiwara from the Japan team. It's really good and makes Hagiwara a good job. It was difficult for Great Britain. What I like from Great Britain is the play of his team is not so sensational, but everybody.
Oh, goal. Malika.
Malika with the next goal. Good. Next goal from Malika. Not in the corner, a little bit on the right side and over the player on the right, left side from Australia.
From the
Yeah,
left-hand post to the middle.
Great Britain, I found it's not so sensational, but it's a really good team performance with a really good leader in the defense from Georgie Bullen.
And very well organised.
Yeah, really.
Well, subs coming at the moment for Aussie, as there's just 2:10 left in this game here. And it looks as if Zara Perry is coming in. Great moment for Zara Perry. Talking a lot about the youngsters in the team and giving a lot of experience and definitely building for the future, Australia.
Yeah, I look to the clock. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go, and I want 2 goals from Mohammed in this time.
Do you?
Yeah, I want in this 2 minutes and 10 seconds 2 goals from Mohammed.
Mario, you don't you don't always get what you want. But I mean, I would say you get what you want more than you don't get what you want.
But also Malka makes good goals.
Yeah, Malka's played well.
Mohammed with a goal in the middle, with the ball in the middle. Her throw.
Oh, big throw.
Yeah, really good defense from the new, from Perry on the left side.
Another good stop, just pinching in wonderfully well. Is Malka, and then she tries the broken angle to come back across and back up the court to the...
Yeah, good counter, good reaction from Malka.
And here comes
the next Mohammed.
Big throw. Ooh. Great save. Perry, the substitute, manages to guard the goal and send that one over the top. A fantastic save from Perry.
Yeah, that's why it's not a goal, but a half point from Mohammed. A half goal.
Better save from Perry. Oh, they're looking for the gap.
Yeah, good.
Malka is there again. And Malka's getting a lot of the offense here. 1:20 left in this one. Oh, good stop again from Perry. The substitutes come on and done a great job defensively.
Yeah, really.
Now she gets a chance to play some offense as a roller, right centre, but you just feel that...
Mohammed from the middle.
There's a lot of good stuff happening here for Australia
Next
as well.
attempt. Wow, really good. I think in the beginning of the match, all this throws in goal from Australia, but the defense was better and better, and now also the defense in the flow.
Well, who's your player of the match? Is it still...
Yeah, Mohammed.
Yeah. I still feel that there could easily be another player of the match award for Australia, because they've worked so hard as well. Whelan is coming in now, the number 3, Claire Whelan, replacing the very, very impressive Nikita Grosser from Australia. Whelan's probably going to come on and just sit in that right wing position as Raisa Martin has the ball in hand with 45 seconds left on the clock for this one.
Whelan becomes also the honor against Israel. "45 seconds, you know, it's a long time in goalball." But
it's a long time.
The victory.
1 second is a long time
the
in goalball.
Victory for Israel
seconds.
is safe, but Mohammed can also be the 2 goals I want.
Yeah. Good work with the knees of Malika and Mohammed from this near side, from the inside left. not many throws left, but Whelan's just come off the bench and she's doing a job of just staying very
Really
strong
good.
and firm. Yeah, good concentration from them. Back to Malco on the right side from the right wing from Whelan. 21 seconds left on the clock. And in turn, Australia can be very proud of this performance because they've defended valiantly against this good, unbeaten Israeli team. Ben David couldn't quite find the rhythm early on when she's coming off the bench. And I think, Mario, great performance from both teams.
Really good, really great performance. The start was so quickly for Israel, but the fight for Australia so good in this team. But I think the start from Israel was so important. We found the player of the match in the start.